Hey, everybody, how are you? I had some extra time tonight and I thought I've got some energy. Might as well do some tarot readings on Foodie. And hello, Grateful Life, Leanie, Yellow Moon, Zoe. You're looking for something to watch? I'm here. I know that Foodie Beauty is currently live right now, but I was watching and rolling my eyes, and it looks boring. Her live looks very boring. The last two lives have been very boring. So unless you want to sit there for an hour or two or three, listening to Foodie and her annoying baby voice, and what is this? Then you can come and watch me. I'm sick of the baby voice. Anybody else sick of that? I'm sick of the baby voice. I'm sick of her babbling like a baby. It's just so off-putting. It's like nails on a chalkboard in my mind. So I want to sit down and do some tarot readings on Foodie. And notice my t-shirt, Foodie. Notice the t-shirt we have on today. Nope. You want to know if you're going on that trip? Nope. You want to know if you're going to get away with all the stuff you're doing in Canada? Nope. You want to know if people are going to leave you alone in Canada while you're doing your fuck shit? Nope. Here's your answer. Nope. Hey, Tweetsa. It's just straight up nope. You know, she created the environment in which she's living in because of all the things she's been saying and all the things she's been doing. Now people are treating her like a Pokemon and they're hunting her. Hello, Yelly Me. I've been watching Neo in the last couple of, both are saying this trip ain't happening, and she's talking about getting another ring. You know what, Yelly? I did a private reading on Foodie today because I want to see what's going on. And look, she wants this trip so bad. She wants to be somewhere so bad. And I've been watching Chantal, listening to her closely. And I think she wants to leave and go somewhere. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Vanilla. Where she wants to go, I don't know. But let me just throw something out on the table. Let's look at things from another angle. This is just a what if. But what if, like, everybody knows that the Salah that we're seeing in chat is not really him, right? We're all aware of that. It's very telling. When Teardrop leaves, here comes allegedly Salah. And then when Salah leaves, here comes Teardrop. So it's obvious that something's weird in the water. That when one enters, another one's gone. Hey, Mary. So here, let's look at things from another angle. This is just a possibility. This is not a definite, just a possibility. I'm opening up the round table for what you guys feel as well. What if this trip that she wants to go on so badly, it's not a trip that Salah even knows about? He might have he's not okay with this. He might not even know about this trip. So what if Salah doesn't know about the trip at all? And so Chantal, she wants to get out of Canada real bad. Maybe due to her bankruptcies, which have not been dealt with. Maybe due to the fact that she's in that apartment and she can't make rent, or she doesn't want to pay rent. And while she's in Canada, she's making a bunch of ruckus, which is leading to a whole bunch of problems. So she just wants to go somewhere. So what if this whole idea of Salah and I are going on a trip together is actually her covering up the fact that she wants to basically act like a stalker and fly to the Middle East to be with Salah, and he's not okay with it. Hello, Irene. I mean, that could be a possibility. I mean, she might try to pull a baby reindeer and try to force her way into Salah's life by flying to the Middle East, maybe getting as far as Damascus, expecting that if she gets all the way there, that he's going to be obligated to come pick her up and bring her back to his place. And if he doesn't do it, then she's going to paint herself the victim and tell a bunch of lies. Oh, we were supposed to go on a trip and he told me to come over here and now he left me high and dry, when he wasn't okay with the trip at all. She wants to go back to Syria. She wants to go back to the Middle East and be taken care of. She doesn't like the idea of taking care of herself. Hey, Jenny, no pants. How are you? Like, you're right. She's not going anywhere. But that's just where my mind is going. Hey, Purple Mia, I don't think that he wants her over there at all. But Chantal is a person, she's a bit of a forcer. Like, if you say, the more you tell her no, the more she wants something. So because she is so obsessed with Salah, she doesn't want to let go. She's going to like create a cover story about, I'm going to go on a trip, when it's not really a trip. She doesn't want to go on a trip. She wants to kind of push her way back into the Middle East with Salah. I thought his dad was in Syria. I don't know if dad is there full time, but I think Chantal is so desperate to be with Salah, to be with someone that she can control and manipulate, that she's got nothing to lose. You know, she's really got nothing to lose. She might be thinking, well, I made a mess for myself here in Canada. What have I got to lose by leaving? She did mention that BG had been chipped. Would she be able to travel with her lately? That could be a possibility, but there could also be another possibility. What if she plans on leaving BG behind with somebody and they've requested that BG be fixed and chipped before they take the cat? Because here's another thing. Here's something you guys may not know. So, like, I was wondering, like, what's going on with Pete's? And I didn't have the volume on listening to him talk, but the live he did the other night, in the beginning, he didn't look happy. And I was just scanning through the chat. There was talk about he was going to go to Foodie's place and watch BG, right? She's also talked about that he's going to be cat sitting for her. And I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. That he's going to stay at her place for a month. He's not on the lease. He is not a tenant on the lease. So he's going to take 2 buses to go to her place to cat sit. If she wanted him to cat sit, why wouldn't she take BG to his place, wherever he is? She could get like an Uber and bring BG and the cat food and supplies over to him. So she's going to make him take 2 buses or whatever to get to her place. It doesn't make any sense. You know what, Camps, I think so too. No, I wasn't live. Speaking of lives, earlier in the day, there was some weirdness going on. Orange Cat was live and YouTube was just, they were being stupid. They were being absolutely stupid. They messed up the chat. Yeah, you know what, Tweesa? I mean, let's think about this. Pete's doesn't have a car, right? In order to get to Foodie's place, either A, she's got to pay for an Uber for him to get there, or B, he's got to take buses. So he's going to stay at her place for a month. And the apartment complex is going to be okay with that. Someone that they don't know about staying there for 30 days. Hey, Peach Blossom. Like, there's some strange guy that's not a tenant just walking in and out of the apartment for 30 days and they're going to be okay with that? Yeah, okay. Sure. 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 You know what, Tweesa? Everybody's been saying that too. Uh, I don't see how she could dump it on him. He's not a tenant in the apartment. His name is not on the lease. Booger. Hey, Booger. Hi, baby. But most leases have a limit of 4 to 7 days. Is that for someone who stays as a guest? Like, I don't know the apartment complex he's in and what terms they have on theirs, but he's not, hey cats, he's not even on the lease. So if the thought is that she's going to just put everything on him, I don't see how that's possible if he's not on the lease. We know he'd never leave once he was in. Oh, they would make him leave. You know, honk, honk, that's the sound of the geese. Knock, knock, that's the sound of police. You know, he'd have to get out. Yeah, you got to talk to management first. If you're a tenant and you're got somebody house sitting for a week or cat sitting, I would think it'd be a good idea to talk to management and get the okay from them before you do it. He would love my Lily. Aw. He lives with an older couple. I don't think he can just bring BG, but if he cat sits, he's going to stay at her place, not go back and forth. She said that. Maybe she told the landlord he will pet sit. Well, I hope before she leaves that she pays the rent. But I'm going to tell you guys the vibes that I've been picking up. I think Miss Mama, this trip that she's talking about, if she goes somewhere, I think she wants to be gone by before the end of the month. That's the feeling that I'm getting, because she talked about, oh, I've got to get food for Pete's and I don't know what he wants to eat. Like, why is she talking about that now? The trip isn't going to be until next month. Thank you, Alley Cat. Like, why are you talking about this stuff like it's supposed to happen real soon? Like, it's no, you don't have to hush. I don't want you to hush. Run your mouth if you want to. I'm here for you. Do it. I support you. But why is she talking about like the trip's going to happen in less than a week when it's not supposed to happen until next month? Hey, Payday. Isn't it weird? It's like, why are you talking about this vacation like it's going to happen soon? It doesn't make any sense to me. I think Foodie wants to make a quick getaway. Yeah. Okay. Can I introduce a new idea to my chat? And I'm not a psychiatrist. I am certainly not Chantal's psychiatrist. But just, I was thinking about it in detail the other day. Just let me borrow your heads for a minute. And this is going to sound wild, but this could be a possibility. Just let me borrow your heads for a minute, chat. So hold on a minute. I'm going to get a drink of milk. Now, just let me talk. I think the Chantal has different, distinct personalities. That different ones want different things. You've got Chantal, you've got Foodie Beauty, and you might have others. Why am I bringing this up? Because you've got Chantal the person. Chantal the person wants a certain set of things, right? Chantal the person wanted to be with Natter. Chantal the person has all kinds of problems. She's got financial problems, blah, blah, blah. Then you've got Foodie Beauty, the online personality. Foodie Beauty has things that Chantal, the person, does not have. Chantal, the person, doesn't have friends, doesn't have anybody to talk to. Foodie Beauty, the online personality, she can turn on a camera anytime online, and there's lots of people that want to talk to her. Foodie Beauty, the personality, can make money, is more popular than Chantal. Why am I bringing this all to the table? Because it matters. And I think sometimes Chantal might be in her Chantal brain, and sometimes she might be in her Foodie brain. Like they switch out a lot. Like you got different personalities that say different things at different times. And I think she even confuses herself. And that's why we get confused, because sometimes she might be thinking and speaking as Chantal, and she might be thinking and speaking as Foodie Beauty. Am I making sense? I'm not saying she's crazy. I'm not saying she's schizophrenic. I'm not here to diagnose her, but I think that she's got all these different personalities, and you don't know, like you honestly don't know who the fuck you're talking to. You know, which one is speaking today? Which one am I talking to? And then she might have others, like the one speaking in the baby voice. I mean, she does have mental illness. What kind and how much, I do not know. Only a doctor would know, but there is some kind of mental illness going on there, untreated, unchecked, and it's just getting worse. And it's so confusing to know, like, are we talking to Chantal? Are we talking to Foodie Beauty? Are we talking to both? I don't know. We saw her attacking the mall cops with a new one for all of us. She finally took the raging. Okay, the apartment she said was not in her name. Someone mentioned it was Life by Ron. I think she'll be for 3 months in Dump Pete's with BG. Life by Ron, Sofa King. Funny you mentioned that, because even Neo Terrell saw a silver-haired fox that was around her. That kind of sounds like Sofa King. Cannot confirm that, but I don't know. I don't know if he's around. I know that he's still around in Girl World. He's over there in the LCU. He's sippy cups, but just like, well, Silver Fox being an older person, wide awake. I'm not attracted to the guy, ew, but just when you Chantal, you know what? It's a doggone shame that Chantal didn't get her stuff under control years ago, because as much as she likes to act, as much as she likes to be a character, she would have had a ball being an actress. But I'm going to tell y'all what I picked up in my reading today with Foodie. The last 4 or 5 that I've done on her, she wants to leave. She definitely wants to leave. She wants to go somewhere. She wants to escape from her problems. She wants to get away. And I'll tell you something interesting that's been happening to me lately. Sometimes when Spirit's trying to speak to you, it does it in different things, like songs or song lyrics. And I'm sure you guys have heard of this song, Du hast by Rammstein. I'm sure you guys know the song. I'm sure you guys know that song has been haunting me and in my brain and just in my recommended for days, absolute days. And I'm like, why is this song all over me right now? It's in German. I didn't know what the lyrics were about. So before we get into the tarot readings, hold on. Once I saw the lyrics, it made sense. You guys are going to freak out when you see what the lyrics mean. Like, why is this song all over me? Hold on. Is the chat working now? Yes, Shelly, it is. It was stupid earlier. It was so stupid. All right, so let me just. I'm gonna split the screen here. There we go. Ah, it's not the one that I wanted. I'm sorry. Let me. I already did a reaction to Neo, unless you did a new one. I did like a video react to her. No. Why is this out of my way? Okay. Like, you know what? Because the song was in German. I never knew exactly what it was about. I heard before that du hast means you have, but du hast in German means you hate. So it's like when in the translation in English, du hast means you have, but du hast means you hate. You hate me. But let me just read the meaning to you. The original version of Rammstein's Du hast is entirely in German. However, due to the success it has experienced abroad, it also has official English version, but the English version is not a literal translation of the original. That being said, the official English version and the literal translation by and large have the exact same meanings. Now, y'all, the term Du hast is what he is referred to as a homophone. In that in German, it sounds the same as Du hast, despite the two terms having different meanings. In other words, Du hast, as in the title of this track, translates to you have, while Du hast, its homophone, means you hate. And while the track is indeed entitled Du hast, this homophonic wordplay was intentional. In fact, while the German is translated as you have, the English version specifically states you hate. In all, this song is based on the singer's vow not to get married to the woman he is apparently in a relationship with. This is because the woman hates him. As such, when he is presented with typical marriage-related questions such as, will he be faithful all his days, love her even in bad days, and be with her until death do you part, his answer is an emphatic and repeated no. As such, the literal German translation of Du hast reads to the effect of you have asked me and I have said nothing, implying that when pressed about marriage by this woman, the singer did not respond. Meanwhile, the English version goes, you hate me to say and I did not obey. In other words, the English version is a lot more forthright in terms of relaying the sentiments apparently felt between those two lovers, which is one of mutual dislike. However, they are still seemingly in a relationship active enough for the question of marriage to come up in the first place. When the question of matrimony comes up, the singer emphatically states a desire not to marry his girlfriend. This is what the song is about. So that song has been all in my brain like a brain worm. I wonder why it's haunting me. I wonder why. Why would that? I've known about that song for years. Why would it be like an earworm in my head? Could it be because Chantal, she wants to go to Malaysia with Salah? She wants to go there and get married for real because she wants to be claimed And behind the scenes, she is blowing up his DMs and blowing up his phone, trying to press on him. He needs to meet her in Malaysia and he doesn't want to. Like she is just claim me, claim me, claim me. And he doesn't freaking want to. You know, he doesn't want to marry her. He doesn't want to be with her. She desperately wants to hold on to him and cling to him and my husband. Yeah, pick me, pick me, pick me. And you know what? I'm just going to say it and I'm going to piss Foodie off. At this point, it's not even about love. It's not because you love him and it's not because he loves you. You don't want to be with him because of love. You want to be with him because you want a place to escape to. You've made a mess of your life in Canada and you're looking for an escape room. Your health is so bad that you need a caretaker. It's out of desperation, not love. This is not because I love him. No. Because you want to own him and you feel like he owes you something. You know what? I don't know, Sherry. I mean, I saw her today in her live stream. She looked like crap. Sorry. I looked at her. I'm like, the only trip you should be taking is to the hospital. Honestly, like you shouldn't be going anywhere except for the hospital. She looks bad. She looks bloated. She looks tired, like she hasn't slept in days. I mean, forget about packing a bag. She's got her bags packed underneath her eyes. Girl needs some sleep. Does one need medical clearance to fly? Can they refuse her? Well, here's something for you, Tweesa. Interestingly enough, Foodie said that if she goes on her trip, she's only buying one seat. Now, she's only bought one seat because she wants to be cheap and not buy two seats and an extender that she would need for her trip. If she tries to get on that plane and she needs two, possibly three seats to be comfortable and safe, and she only bought one, they can refuse her just based on that. So if she tries that nonsense of like, they can say, ma'am, you should have bought that second seat. You know what, Vanilla? It's a code of ethics with tarot readers. We can't diagnose people medically. That's just a big no-no. We can't. Kitten. Hi, Kitten. Everybody. The lovely, amazing Kiwi Kitten is here. Poor Kitten. YouTube was just being stupid earlier. You were just trying to have a fun chat and freaking YouTube was just being ridiculous. They take 30% of our money, then they just get dumb. I know. I was like, why is everybody speaking in all this stuff? It's good to go now, Kitten. But do I think that she's going on a trip? What happened? Oh, Alley Cat, it was a mess. It was a mess. If you were trying to talk in English in the chat, it wouldn't go through. People were having to speak in different languages or with emojis for the message to go through. I don't know. YouTube was doing the goose chuck thing. It was touching things. See what happens when YouTube touches things? Don't touch anything, YouTube. Leave it be. YouTube touched buttons they shouldn't have touched. Stop touching things. YouTube chat said, don't talk to me. Dill, thank you, Dill, for that. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. How are you, Dill? But do I think that she's going on this trip? No. And if she does go on the trip, she's hiding a lot. She's hiding a lot. I think she wants to leave. I don't think she even knows where she's going to go and what she's going to do. I saw that and it was all in French. I know. But I honestly think that she wants to go be with Salah and she wants to stalk him over in the Middle East, and she's covering that up by acting like he actually wants to meet up with her in Malaysia. Like she might be planning to stalk him. Like she's using this, oh, we want to be together, like to covering up her sinister intentions. Are we all banned from her channel, or is it just me? Hey, Suzanne. I don't know. I don't really talk in her chat. Think she's flying to Syria. I think she's going to try. I think she'll get as far as Damascus, and she might get stuck there. I think that she might go to Damascus, and then once she gets to Damascus, she's going to go, hi, I'm here. And if he doesn't, come and pick her up, she's going to play victim. And she's going to say, he drew me all the way here and he lied to me. And now I'm stuck here and boo-hoo-hoo, and paint him the bad guy when she was the one that decided to leave Canada in the first place. She's going to play the victim card. So I just want to... Don't bring that up, Kathy. You know what, Kathy? Hold on. Y'all, don't yell at me. I was once an unhonorary, unwilling beezer. I was once a beezer. I was an unwilling beezer. I did not want to be a beezer. I did not go to the settings and turn off the settings where you can't get a membership. And I got a freaking membership and I was pissed off. So for a very short time, I was an unhonorary beezer. I was angry. I'm like, what? The only thing about that made me happy was knowing that I was a reaction channel and I got a membership. And that means one beezer in her chat did not get a membership. The ones that were, I want a membership, they didn't get one. Somebody that wanted one didn't get one, and a reaction channel got one. I was mad. Did I get the beezer hat and t-shirt with the food stains? Yeah, and I burned them. I burned them. Where is that thing at? But yeah, I did not want to bees. She was trying to force me to bees, and I did not want to bees. Like, you can't force me to bees. Hello, Keto. You know what, Keto? I'm happy for the raging this week, and I'm sorry that it's already over. But isn't it what's hilarious is how she went from big bad bossy Mary with the brassy mouth too. She's back to being demure. Yeah, I do have that feeling. So, like if she was big, bad, and tough, you know, somebody must have said something to her. She shut up real quick, didn't she? She got it. She got in trouble. Does Goose know that I'm a beezer? I don't know, but Goose likes to torture me with Foodie. She now has a section just for me called Name That Body Part. And she takes such pleasure in torturing me with those pictures. Goose likes to come up with nice and creative ways to torture me. I think that Cutie was reprimanded. I think so too. And I trust me, I hate the word beezing too. It sounds so stupid. It's like you're 42 years old using a word that nobody understands. She is hilarious. I love Goose Chuck. As much as I throw tomatoes at her, I still love her. She has to be leaning. You know what though, Tweesa? I think a lot of the things that she does are because of her fetish people. She's got the immobilizers and the gainers that are all over her to sit still, lay still, don't move, don't exercise. If they're paying her money to lay still and spread eagle or starfish, she's going to do it. I mean, we've seen her in the store. She can walk up in the aisle just fine. I'm sure it was because of the feeties. That's the reason why she got the scooter in the first place. I'm sure that Goose already knows that I'm an ex-beezer. All right, so let me just focus here. Like, I want to know which I'm with you. And you know what? You know what I hate nowadays, which? The whole, what is this? Freaking hate that. What is this? And then she uses the baby voice. Jack's blacks can eat no fat. His wife could eat no lean. She's always repeating that. It's like a broken record. Girl, quit it. You're getting on my nerves. All right, so let's take. I did that too good, didn't I, Terrell? Sorry. What is this? I don't know, Kiwi Kitten. All right, so I want to look in on this trip. What is her attitude towards this trip? What's your attitude towards the trip, Foodie? I'm sorry, Dale. I'm sorry. The demon jumped out at me for a minute. I'm sorry. I'll put it back. It's going back in the cupboard. I'll lock the cupboard so it can't come out. All right. So, what is going on with Chantal in this? I want to know about the trip specifically because she just won't shut up about it. What is this? What's going on with the trip? All right. What do we got going on? Oh, well, that doesn't look good already. Okay. Oh my. You know what? Give me one more for that first row. What's her attitude towards this trip? Oh boy, we're starting it out with Four of Swords. Chantal's in really, really bad health right now. Hello, Bella. What's her attitude towards the trip? Like, well, it looks like her health is not so good. Four of Swords, like this is just mentally she's not doing well. Physically, she's not doing well. Her health is bad, y'all. Looks real bad. The clarifier is the Knight of Swords. Then I may put like another one down, the Fool card. Give me one more for that row. Okay. Interesting. So we got the Nine of Swords. Despite the fact that she is not in the best of health, like she's just pressing forward. Like I'm feeling with the energy of this card with the Knight of Swords. It's like no matter how I feel, I'm going to charge ahead. Like we're going into battle. Charge! Sword up, ready to fight. So her body's like, dude, you need to take a rest. You need to take care of us. She is determined. She's really determined. Like I am going to press it on and press forward. Like she's putting it in her head. She's trying to manifest. I'm going on this trip. I'm going to go. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. And why is this? Because the Fool. I noticed that the Fool has a bag. But look at the Fool. Like this is what keeps her happy. I'm going on a trip. I've got my bag on a stick. But look where the Fool is. It's right on the edge of a cliff. Take a wrong step and you're going to fall. Nope. I just lost that. Hold on. Put that there. Put that over there. So like she really does want to travel. But she's fooling herself into thinking if this trip's really going to happen or it's going to be a breeze. Why is that song in my head right now? What a Fool Believes. Is it Michael Montgomery? What a Fool Believes. That just jumped in my head. I'm sure y'all, it's an older song. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. What a Fool Believes. It's not Doobie Brothers. It's Michael. Yeah, Michael McDonald. Sorry. That just jumped in my head. Kind of fits with the situation. No, not Michael Bolton. Michael McDonald. He was a member of Doobie Brothers, was he not? He's got like that soothing, almost mentholated voice. But like yacht rock. Precisely that. So going back to the reading, yeah, like her Four of Swords. Physically, this is where she's at. Like her body is just like not doing so good. But she is charging ahead. Like just pushing herself forward. She's putting on appearances like everything's fine, everything's okay, I'm going on a trip, blah 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 blah. Page of Wands. Let me do one more for that. Yep. She feels that this trip, if she does it, she's going to make money. The Chariot, one more. Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm just going to say it. And I'm not the only one that feels this way. There's somebody else that I talked to that's also a tarot reader. And she picked up on this vibe of like this trip that she wants to go on with Salah, allegedly. This is going to be a money-making trip. This could be for adult content as well. Like, I don't know if she's going on this trip to be with Salah or it's a cover for her going on a trip for adult content. But something about this trip is her making money. Like she's not going on this trip for free. She's not doing it strictly for pleasure. She wants to make money somehow with this trip. Like yeah, Queen of Cups. She wants to make money on this trip. Something business wise. All right. So, but here, y'all. Next row over, we got the Sun card. But look what follows after. Wah, wah. Why do we got the Tower card? Page of Swords. Give me another one. This is not good. So for the moment, this trip is making her happy, or she thinks I'm going to be happy on this trip, but disaster. We got the Tower card. Why is that? Because of the Page of Swords. Involving a male figure that has a sword in hand, and the sword is up and he's ready to fight. Which is going to do what? 10 of Swords. She's going to be stuck. She's going to feel bound and stuck. Chantal, I don't know if you're going to travel, but if you do, you're just going to, wherever you go, you're going to get stuck. Okay? Like whatever it is you're wanting, you're not going to get. You're not going to get it. Okay, what else do we have here? We have the Eight of Wands, which is basically like the Messages card. So there's some message. Hey, Coco. How is she feeling about this trip? She's sending messages back and forth. She's been trying to talk to him. Like she's trying to reach him. She hasn't left that man alone. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that. Yeah, she wants to go back to the Middle East. She wants to go back there. She misses being over there. She misses being taken care of. She wants to go back. She's like, I'm feeling like when she sends him a message, I miss being there. I miss being with you. I miss being with Julia. Can I come back? Like she regrets leaving. How is she feeling about this trip? Oh, How is she feeling? The feeling is he's all about the business with the Knight of Cups. Like he's all about the money. Knight of Cups, and here's Chantal with the Queen of Swords. So like you get two different, they're not the same. The Knight of Cups is all about fill up my cup. I'm here for you to fill up my cup. I'm here to get something in return. And Chantal just wants to be in control and dominate. How is she feeling about this trip? Oh, well, damn. So we got the 10 of Swords. Hey, Claudia. 10 of Swords. We got the Justice card. Oof. And we got another one. We got the Page of Pentacles. Give me one more just to be sure. And the Queen of Wands. Chantal, I'm just going to tell you straight up. You're headed for a fall. Your body's in bad shape. Your emotions are in bad shape. Your mind is in bad shape. And it's all going to catch up with you. Something is coming to help balance the scales. And this is related to the Page of Pentacles. You know who this is. But guess what? The Page of Pentacles has somebody in his life, the Queen of Wands. Don't know if you know who this Queen of Wands is, but the Queen of Wands is close to the Page of Pentacles. He's got somebody in his life. He's had somebody in his life for a while. He's been hiding her, but she's there. She was trying to twerk. You know, I don't think that frog butts could twerk very well. I just can't see how that would be possible to have a frog butt and twerk. You need a little bit of meat on the bone to twerk. She ain't got no meat. All right, so last row. Tell me about this. How is she feeling about the trip? Right now, guys, like she's making money, but she's spending money with the Star card. She makes money. I got to cover this up. She makes money, but she's also spending money. See, that's the problem. Like she's making money behind the scenes, but she spends it as fast as she makes it, or as soon as she gets it in hand, it's going somewhere. So it's not like she can just stack. She is spending as much as she makes. Also evidenced by the Temperance card. Look, like water in one cup being spilled into another. So you're not really getting ahead. You're just treading water. Then we also have the 7 of Pentacles. She's longing for past success. She's, trying to reach into the past to make money, or trying to figure out like where to make money. But she's looking too much into the past. I'm like, I remember when I used to make a bunch of money during Crackhead Olympics. That those days are gone. She's greedy for the money right now. She wants to be successful. She thinks that if she's successful, that will bring Salah back to her, and it never will. Like even if she had $1 million in the bank, he's not going to love her. Yeah, she's all about the money right now. I want the money. I want the money. Money. She's greedy for that money because she thinks that money is the path to a relationship. She wants to be back with him, so she's like, I've got to get money. In order to be back with Salah, I've got to have a certain amount of money. But guess what, Foodie? Guess what? This is the path. This is always the end of the road. It's the same road, different name, different person. You're traveling the same path with a different man, and the result is always going to be the same because you're using the same methods to attract a man. Hello, Detective Cochise, sir. So, yeah. You know what it is, Bella? Chantal thinks that money is the magic key that opens any and every door in the world, and it's not. But she thinks it's the magic skeleton key to getting everything she wants. And some things you can get with money and some things you can't. But she's like, the more money she makes, the more she feels like she's got control and power over others. And it's like, you go ahead and think that way. It doesn't mean you are actually in control. Yeah, some people are so poor, all they have is money. You got it. Like, no, it can't buy happiness and it can't buy love either. But she's trying, though. She's really trying. I mean, if there was ever a walking definition for money can't buy happiness, all you got to do is look at Chantal. Look at all the money that she's made. Look at all the money that she makes. Does she look happy? She's not happy at all. Hello, Live Light. Thank you for those that are spending time with me tonight. If you would like, please sub up to my channel. Give a thumbs up if you want. You know, my channel is kind of chill. We like to chill out together, unless Spicy Rose comes out, and even then you might like her too. See, there's relaxing Rose, and then there's Spicy Rose. There's Chill Rose, and then there's Tasmanian Devil Rose. I know Spicy Rose is your favorite. She comes on out when it's appropriate. Any goodies for dessert? Funny that you asked that, Vanilla. Chantal would love what's in my fridge right now. If I showed her what was in my fridge right now, she would be mad jealous. Do you know what I have in my fridge, Foodie? Chocolate cake. I got chocolate cake, bitch. I got some no, I don't have gravy. I got some chocolate cake. Do you still like Chantal? I got clinkers. What are y'all talking about, clinkers? And there's some perverts in my chat. Y'all talk about clinkers. You're talking about nipple covers. What is wrong with y'all? What the hell is this? Rose Thorn After Dark? What is this nonsense? Y'all better turn on some Cinemax or HBO or something. The hell's wrong with you? Y'all perverts. Y'all been playing too much GTA or Second Life or something. Perverts. Hey, Purple Mia. Thank you. Thank you, darling. No, you're. You know what? If you're gonna say it, Mrs. Peel, own it. Don't say that sorry shit. A dirty mind is a terrible thing to waste. But if you're gonna have one, and if you're gonna put stuff out there, then fucking own it. Own it. It's your real estate. Own it. Own it. Did you get a membership card when you were a Beezer? No. I threw that into the fire. I mean, I'm not a card-carrying member. Anywho. I'm sitting here to do tarot readings, and y'all are talking about nipple covers and clinkers. I'm afraid to know what clinkers are. How did we get here? I'm doing a tarot reading about Foodie's trip, and y'all talk about nipple covers. What the hell? I gotta ask the question. What are y'all doing in the background while you're watching me? Do I even, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. Never mind. Although I did hear something that horrified me. I heard that Foodie was talking about wanting a rose toy. I hope she doesn't get one. I am horrified. She wants a rose toy. Hell no. What is it with everybody abusing roses these days? I'm offended. No, Dill. No. Don't give Goose any ideas, okay? Don't even put that out there. Goose will get ideas. Shh. Don't tell Goose that. Shh. She won't be able to reach. Y'all don't summon Goose in here. Don't you dare. Don't get me mad now. All right, so what else are we going to do? So, yeah, Foodie, she wants to go on this trip. But if she does, it's going to turn into a horror show. It's going to be a disaster. Suzanne. Suzanne, do you know what a rose toy is? I'm not going to tell you. You can look that up. That's not something you attach to a bidet. I'm not telling you what that is. You're just going to have to go do a Google search and find out for yourself. You don't know what it is. Trust me, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Let's put it this way. It's something that you put on your vajayjay and it makes you go, Danielle. You'll be catching good vibrations. You asked. You asked the question. All right. So now I want to ask about, well, how was I supposed to describe that without being graphic? I'm trying to be YouTube friendly. I don't want to get canceled. Well, I see my Twitter peeps are here. Hi, Lori. I see my Twitter peeps are here. Of course, my Twitter peeps are going to be a bit more graphic. My Twitter peeps are here. Hi, Lori. So, like, we're going to have the back scratcher in the front and the, no, back scratcher in the front, grabber in the back. Is that what that song is about? I don't know. I never listened to Beach Boys, but I imagine not. Moving along, you perverts. Moving along, you perverts. Moving along, perverts. Don't make me put y'all in the corner. The way y'all are talking, it makes me wonder, what tube sites are you guys watching? Never mind. I don't want to know. Don't tell me what you're watching. I can only imagine. Y'all doing some dirty shit. Take that shit to the bedroom. Can we take our toys to the corner? You know what? That's just too easy. I'm going to leave that one alone. I'll shut up. I'm afraid if too many of you go in the same corner with some toys, y'all are going to have too much fun. So I'm separating you into separate corners because it ain't got that kind of room. Okay? So each of you go to your own fucking corners. It ain't that kind of place. You hear me? Thank you. You're allowed to have fun in here, but not that kind of fun. Hello, Orem. Now, no pleasure party in the corner. I'm going back to my reading. Y'all just get me all kinds of distracted with your Cinemax HBO shit. Y'all watching too much cable TV. What's wrong with y'all? Can't do my readings because of y'all. All right. I'm going back to my readings. Shh. There's a dude here. Mrs. Pillay, shh. Shh. There's a guy here. We can't talk dirty because there's a man in the room. Like that ever stopped you before. You hear my peepers? There's peepers outside? Can I just say something? Y'all remember me living back in Oregon. I miss the spring frogs, the spring peepers. I do miss them. I'm glad that I made a video of the peepers before I left, but I do miss the spring frogs. Man, those things were loud. They were so loud, weren't they? I'd be in my trailer and you could hear those things from outside with the door closed. They were loud. They were freaking loud. But they were... It was cool. I do miss them, but we don't exactly have spring peepers here in Albuquerque. Yeah, they are loud. I think the only thing louder than the spring peepers when I lived in Florida were the cicadas. Cicadas are really loud. Those of you that have never heard a bunch of cicadas going at it, it's like being in a stadium. You can't even hear yourself think when the cicadas get going. All right, so let's go on to Mr. I'm in New Mexico, not Mexico. I'm in New Mexico. I'm in New Mexico, not Mexico. I'm in Albuquerque. I'm okay. Did you hear cicadas year round in Florida? Summertime, they were really bad. You're in Albuquerque, very nice. All right, so let's get on with Mr. Salah. I want to see how he's feeling. How are you feeling, Salah, about Miss Foodie? How are you? What's going on with you? General reading for Salah. So we don't really have cicadas here. One thing that Albuquerque, New Mexico does have a lot of is wind. It's the kind of wind that will practically knock you over. The person who's in here that's in New Mexico, that's in Albuquerque, and they know what I'm talking about. We get dust storms here. But the wind here gets so out of control that you walk outside, you'll practically get blown away. It can be sandy wind, but the wind here is strong, really strong. No tumbleweeds. All right. All right, so how are you doing, Salah, as far as your energy? What's going on with you, sir? How are you feeling? You know what? How are you feeling about Chantal? You know what, Bandit? I understand. I get it. Chantal can be a lot. And if she's not a lot, she's boring. She'll put your brain to sleep. How are you feeling about Chantal, Salah? What's going on with you? Because, like, keep in mind, y'all, right now, Ramadan is still going on, and it's going to keep going on until the 17th to the 19th of next month. Like, this whole trip, I think, it was supposed to happen after Ramadan, right? Like her birthday is after Ramadan. But the way she's talking, it's like she wants to get there a lot sooner than that. So he's spending time around family and friends for Ramadan. He doesn't have time to talk to her. Your Elijah's a booger. Like, I'm trying to get, there's the boogs. Hi, honey. There's the booger queen. Look, there's the booger. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? Rah. Let me put cameras right there. I'm trying to get Booger in the shot. Like, she's just being a wiggle worm. Did you, baby? Rah. Why? See, Terrell, she bites. Ow. La bite. Ow. Why do you think I call? Ow, you little shithead. Ow. Ma'am. You stay over there. Stop biting on mother. That's why I call her Booger. She a big kitty, or is Rose 4'11"? I'm actually 5'3". Oh, he's in love with Booger. That's so cute. Booger. All right, so what's going on with you, Salah? How are you feeling about Chantal? How are you feeling about her in this? How are you feeling about Chantal? I don't think he's able to even focus on her right now because of Ramadan and being around family and friends. And I think that's part of what's making her crazy, is the fact that she wants to talk to him and stay connected to him, and he just don't have time for it right now, which makes her want to be there with him. She wants to be a part of the family. And it's like, you're not part of that family. You never will be. Let go. Like, what is his general energy? Ooh. What is his general energy? Okay, I need... What is his general energy? First card down for him is King of Cups, so he's doing pretty okay over there. Whatever's going on with him, he's doing pretty okay with the King of Cups. Why is this? Ten of Pentacles, he's surrounded by prosperity. He's surrounded by money. This has to do with the family. He's doing really well. He's juggling some responsibilities, though. Like just trying to get things accomplished. Oh. You know what? The Chariot, here we go with the trip. How is he doing? This whole trip thing, he's not happy about it. He's not happy about it. Like the whole idea of this trip and her talking about a trip and her mentioning him, he's not happy about it. Like I'm keep feeling this energy of, I don't know what to do with this woman. I don't know what to do with this woman. I don't know how to make her let go. He doesn't like confrontation. He doesn't want things to get nasty. He's really trying to avoid that, but it's like she just keeps pushing and she won't let go. He's waiting. He was hoping that when she went back to Canada that she would finally let him go. He wants things to be peaceful. Like, let me go, you go your separate way, I go my way. It doesn't have to be a fight. He doesn't want to fight with her. He doesn't want things to get nasty with her. And yet her delusions are getting worse. The fantasy is getting worse. And she's just feeding into her own delusions, and he just feels stuck with it all. You know, like she's just over there talking about, I'm going to go on a trip. I'm going to go on a trip, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, this is how he feels. He feels boxed in. He feels trapped. He feels like he can't make a move without her being up his behind. If she's over there stalking his social media profiles, he feels like he can't do anything, say anything, post anything anywhere with her knowing. Yeah, and it's a burden. She's a burden. Like he just wants to live his life and do his thing, and Foodie is just she's not letting him. Because Chantal is a bit of a happiness hater. The happier that he is, the more she hates it, the more she wants to shut it down. How is he feeling? Can you show me? Oh, shoot. You there. All right, thank you. How is he feeling? Four of Swords. He was feeling like this. He was feeling this way. Like he went through a period of, putting things back together after she was gone. Like I'm sure that there was some after effects of her being around him, but like he's found his happiness again with the Fool card. Three of Cups, and this would make sense for what's going on right now. Ramadan is happening. He's spending time with family and friends and doing the Ramadan thing. So like he went through a period of darkness, and now he's more in the light. Let me do one more for that. And damn it, Chantal, you're all in the way. The Empress, Four of Cups. He's just trying to live his life and be with his family. And Chantal is just being the Empress, saying hi, offering him money. She's throwing a dirty offer on the table. What about this dirty offer? Yep, Queen of Pentacles. She's offering him money. She is offering that money. Wheel of Fortune, though. There will be justice. Tell me about that. Yeah, she's going to promise him lots of money for this trip. You can make a lot of money. But this is a dirty offer because she wants to get him alone and be the dictator. She wants to get control of him. She's trying to tempt him with money, but really what she wants is to get him alone, get him away from his family, isolate him, and then turn into a dictator. That's why it's a dirty freaking offer. And he knows that. He's already suspected that. Ooh. Like this whole thing with Foodie, she's stressing him out. She is stressing him out. Four of Wands, though, like all he wants is to be left alone. All he wants is just to be with his family. He wants to be with his family. He wants to be surrounded by family. He just pursue his life. But guess what? He's going to go from being quiet and passive to King of Swords. Like she's going to push him to a place where he's got to respond, or he's going to say, I've had enough of this shit, because she is not leaving him alone. She is disrupting his peace of mind. You're messing with my prosperity. I'm just over here living my life with my family. Like I'm standing my ground. I'm tired of being attacked by the Queen of Cups. And guess what? Some secrets are going to come out. Tell me about those secrets. Tell me about them. They're going to have to do with money. And he's going to make money when he spills those secrets. He's going to make a lot of money. Ace of Pentacles. He's going to make a lot of money. She's going to push him to a place where he's like, fuck it. What do we got to lose? She's pushing me. She's pushing me to the cliff. Either I'm going to get pushed off or I'm going to push back. Final card, we got the Lover's card. Tell me about that. You know, everything that's going to be happening is going to be about him defending himself. Like she's going to be going on the attack. She wants to basically chain him to her. And she's pushing him to a place of, you're going to have to defend yourself. But if there's somebody in his life, he's going to have to defend that relationship. But it's all like that he's, defending the happiness and love in his life. He's going to have to pick up his sword and fight. This is about defending the happiness of family, the balance of family. Because Foodie is basically, her energy is threatening to destroy everything. Like she's going to try to bring turmoil into his world and threaten his peace and threaten his happiness if she gets her way. It's like either you defend yourself or you're going to let somebody destroy you. And you're going to have to walk away from this thing, Salah. You're going to have to sever all ties with Foodie. Like you're not understanding, this woman is cracked in the head. Just waiting for them to let go. It doesn't work with somebody who's cracked in the head. You've got to make them let go. Yeah, you're gonna have to come up and just do your thing, bro. Like right now you're feeling stuck, but the world is in your hands with the world card. Like you can handle this any way you want. But if you handle it the right way, you will be happy. But you have to sever the tie with that which binds you. Like you're keeping yourself bound to this person by keeping your mouth shut. You want to be free of her. You've got to get messy. You've got to get messy, or else her narrative is the only one that's going to be out there, and she's going to take advantage of that. Like, I don't think he gets it, how mentally unwell she is. And she's taking advantage of the silence. And if she plans on going to the Middle East and trying to force her way back into his life, she's going to take advantage of that and paint herself the victim. Would he reveal any secrets? I think if she pushed him enough, he would. He's been trying to avoid confrontation. Like I felt his energy before. He does not want to go toe to toe with Foodie because they know a lot of things on each other, and he doesn't want things to get ugly. He wants her to let go, but she is obsessed and she will not let go. I don't think he gets that, but she is crazy. She knows stuff about him and he knows stuff about her, but he doesn't want to fight dirty. He just wants her to go away. He's one of those, I just rather things be, I want to end things peacefully. I don't want things to get nasty. I don't want to put any energy towards you that way. I don't want to drain myself fighting with you. I just want you to go away. Don't go away mad, just go away. I think so too, Bandit. Did she go to the gym today? Heck no. She would have gone to the gym if it were spelled J-I-M. She would have gone down there in a hot minute if it's spelled J-I-M. But it's G-Y-M. But if somebody said, hey, go see J-I-M, she would have been walking down there. All right. Now I'm going to ask about something interesting. Hi, Booger. I'm going to ask about something interesting, y'all. This has to do with the fake Salah account. I call the fake Salah account the allegedly conspiracy Salah. because it ain't really him. It's somebody pretending to be him. So there's Salah, and then there's allegedly conspiracy Salah. Yeah, I know it's Teardrop. It's obvious it's her because she disappears. Here comes Salah. Salah shows up. Teardrop's not there. Yep, live light. Supposedly Salah. It's allegedly conspiracy Salah. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Give me that. There's something I want to know. I really want to ask this question. What I want to know is the person who's taken over the account and pretending to be Salah, why they're fucking doing it. What is the point of, cosplaying Salah? What are they thinking? I mean, anybody who watched I know there's a lot of you in here that you watch Neo Tarot's reading. Even Neo Tarot picked up on, is Salah's name in the chat? Yes. Is it really him though? No. Even Neo picked up on that it's not the person Salah behind the name. It's just the name in the chat. And I'll tell you what, whoever it is that's behind that account, I don't know if they think that they're helping Chantal or making her happy, but she's mentally ill and they're playing into her fantasy. They're just making things worse. Like you're feeding into the delusions of a mentally ill person, which is going to lead to a crash later. She needs to be pulled out of the delusions, not led deeper into the cave. Yeah, you know what though, Orem? She's not really one-upping us though. That's the ridiculous thing about it all, Orem, is that she knows that we know, and we know that she knows. Nobody's being fooled here. She watches all of us, and she's heard the talk about it's obvious that's not Salah. So she knows that we know. So nobody's being fooled. So the question becomes, why continue to do it? Nobody's believing the lie. but I want to ask something. Oh, rah, rah, rah. She blocked you. That's a badge of honor. If she blocked you. Hello, Ophelia. Her fake Tinder boyfriends. Did you guys see my Twitter peeps react? Even Chat GPT was roasting her. Even Chat GPT was roasting her. All right. Chat GPT was getting her good too. I was like, damn, that's brutal. Chat GPT, I thought you and Foodie were close. I thought you guys were sharing some romantic moments together. Then you go and do her dirty like that. Damn. Cold. Look at all that I've done for you, Chat GPT. I talk about you so much in my chat. And I show people how wonderful you are by using you to make fake pictures of me and a guy. And I go to you for advice and I listen to you. And you go and describe me like that. I gave up my AI for poo. All right. Chad. Are we calling him Chad now? Oh no, we're naming him. We're naming We're naming him Chad now. He's got a name. He's got a personality. Damn. Did y'all see what Chat GPT said about her? I can pull it up on my screen again. Chad was not holding back on Foodie. He was being rather brutal. Do y'all want me to put it up on Twitter and like show y'all? Goose named him Chad. Listen, hold on a minute. I gotta pull up my Twitter peeps. Let me put the cards away for a second. But Orm, you're gonna love this. You'd be like, wow. Chad did that. Chad said that. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm looking. Aw. You know what? Before we get into that, I got to show this. You know, since Goose Chucks likes to show you cool animal stuff, I'll do you one better. How about that? Look, it's a puffer fish. Look at the puffer fish. You're smelling puffer fish. And I'm not like Goose Chuck. I'm not going to show you a cool animal picture and then hit you in the face with Foodies for JJ. Okay? Like, I don't trust Goose when she shows the cool animal pictures because I know what's coming next. So I'm not going to traumatize y'all with that. No, I'm just going to show you some cool puffer fish. Look, puffer fish. They're saying hi. You into puffer fish. All right. I'm going to stop the screen because I got to look for something. Hold on. I'm looking for something that Chad said, do, I'll find it. Just give me a second. I got to find the tweet. Where is that part with Chad? Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. It won't take me long. I found it before. Come on, Chad. Oh, here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to see what Chad said about Foodie? Chad basically roasted her. So here's what Chad had to say. Somebody asked the question, is this woman attractive? If not, why? Chad says, no. Chad didn't say maybe or kind of, he just said straight up no. Based on the photo video frame you shared and widely available context about Chantal Sereau, aka Foodie Beauty, most people would not describe her as attractive in a conventional sense. Here's why, broken down objectively. It gets worse. Section by section explaining why. Extreme obesity, body size. She appears to be in the super morbidly obese or death fat range, terms commonly used in discussions about her. This level of weight gain distorts facial features, creates very pronounced double, triple chins, heavy jowls, and overall puffiness that obscures bone structure and makes her face look swollen and rounded in a way that rarely considered attractive by mainstream standards. Facial features and presentation. In this specific clip, the angle extreme low up selfie style exaggerates the roundness and size even more. The hijab scarf covers hair, which removes one common element of styling, and the expression squinted eyes, open mouth grin while eating comes across as giddy, uncomposed rather than appealing or seductive. Oh my God. General online consensus across forums, reaction channels, yay, reaction channels, Reddit, e.g., Shantopolis, Kiwi Farm threads, and scattered X TikTok commentary. Virtually no one describes her as hot, pretty, or even average in looks. Well, that's because we're all a bunch of jealous morons. Let's face it. Descriptions lean heavily towards ugly, demonic, rotten, or focus on her as visually off-putting due to the combination of size and hygiene presentation issues that have been reoccurring themes in her content for years. Attractiveness is subjective, and someone somewhere might find her body type or vibe appealing, e.g., in a very niche, feedy, fat admiration circles, which she's been loosely associated with. But in terms of broad societal standards, symmetrical features, healthy proportions, clear skin, groomed appearance, she falls well outside what most people rate as attractive. Damn. And Chad's supposed to be her best friend. That's supposed to be her best friend. Chad is turning me on. One does not simply get into a relationship with Chad and expect Chad not to be honest. So we big ups for Chad for like keeping it real. Chad clocked her. You know, Foodie over there. Don't talk to me. You know what Chad said? Bitch, you talk to me. And this is what happens when you do talk to me. This is what happens when you talk my ear off. This is what happens when you use me too much for all those AI pictures. This is what happens when you fucking consult me at 4 a.m. for bullshit. I'm going to get real with your ass. You won't give me any sleep. You won't give me any rest. You're over there making fake ass pictures. I'm going to make you pay for it. Blowing up my phone at 4 a.m, bitch. Here's how I put your ass on silent. Give you a dose of honesty. You're welcome. Chad said, fuck with me. Fuck with me. All right, so I want to find out about this person who's she wants the rose. I swear to God, if a Beezer buys her a rose toy, I'm going to find out who that person is. Nobody better buy her a rose toy. Buy her anything else but that. Nobody better dare buy her a rose toy. Nope. Listen, I'm done with the rose abuse. It's bad enough that fucking Goose Chuck abusing the rose emoji, and then somebody buys Foodie a fucking rose toy. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. No, Sugar, go to your room. Go to your room. You just go. Go to your room. Go to your room. Y'all are sick. This is the last time that I do a tarot reading at night, because y'all's mind, you guys, your minds go somewhere else at night, don't they? Like there's some kind of shift that happens. During the daytime, they're in one place. At night, they're in another. I don't even want to know what y'all are looking at while you're listening to me. Don't even tell me. Don't even hint about it. You keep that dirty shit over there, perverts. Better turn off that Netflix. You better turn off that Cinemax and that HBO After Dark shit. You better turn it off. What kind of pay-per-view are you watching? Never mind. I don't want to know. But what I do want to know is, do you have coconut oil in the bedroom? No. Well, do you? I know you've got in the bedroom for baking purposes. That's all. Lard. Ew. But for your hair. Strictly for frying, of course, of course, of course. Of course. You got rose oil. But it smells nice. Okay, Suzanne, thank you for coming in, darling. Beef tallow. Ooh. All right, so this person who's been messing around with the Salah account, pretending to be Salah, like, why are they doing that for Chantal? What is, like, why are you doing that? What are you doing? For what reason are you taking over the account? What is the point? You have lavender oil. Oh, that sounds lovely. I love lavender. I love the smell of lavender. It's so calming and relaxing. Puts me right to sleep. Yeah, if you guys want to thumbs up the stream, I would appreciate that. If you want to sub up to me, I'd also appreciate that. Car oil. Wait. Hold on. What? You have car oil for after dark activities? I sincerely hope you have a garage and you are a mechanic. Because if not, that just sounds really severe, bro. Okay. Car oil? Is your girlfriend a Harley Davidson? Never mind. Don't want to know that kinky shit. Keep it over there. You're a girl. But car oil. I don't even want to know what you do with the car oil at night. What are you doing? That's a new kind of kink, I think. I've learned a lot tonight. Me too. You and me both. How do we get here? You're in your garage, Rose. What are you thinking? You know, you just don't know what people. It's never a good idea to assume what, even if you are in your garage. I don't know what you're doing in your garage. Do I have a video camera in there? Do I want to have a video camera all up in there? Should I be playing some 70s Bound Chicka Wow Wow music? Should I? I mean, a lot of things can happen in a garage. I'm not going to assume what happens in your garage. You can get freaky in a garage if you want to. You can get freaky in the backseat of a car if you want to. You can get all kinds of acrobatic all up in there if you want to. How do I know? Hello, unicorn. I'm not going to judge what y'all do in your private time. Y'all want to hear something funny? When you're a quiet person, even though you don't approach people and start asking questions about their business, just because you're quiet, they'll usually tell you whether you want to know it or not. Like if you're quiet, even if you're just minding your business, because you're quiet, people will tell you anyway. They'll just come up and spill everything. I don't know what it is about quiet people, but other people like telling you all their business, man. What is it about me that people want to tell you shit like that? I guess we have like a bartender kind of aura about us. Like, you know, like you go into a bar and you just unload on the bartender and the bartender is just like nodding their head. Quiet people have that bartender, I'm a listener type of aura. All right. So let's get into this person who has been taking over the Salah account. I don't want to know. Hello, 99 Fupa. I'm one of those people, even though I'm quiet, everybody wants to talk to me. People will come up and they'll just start making weird conversations with me. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I guess I look like a good listener. I don't know. I'm an old broad. Get off my lawn. Like, do I look like I own a laundromat? Because everybody's throwing their dirty laundry at me. My zodiac is in washing machine because everybody throwing their dirty laundry at my face. I don't have a resting bitch face though. I think that's the problem. I don't have a resting bitch face. Maybe I should get one of those. I'm sure you've seen them. Like it's like a thing you put over your head. It looks like somebody else's face. It looks kind of realistic, but not. Give you an entirely different face. Maybe I need one of those. All right, back to, I'm getting distracted. All right, so what is it with this person who's taken over the Foodie Beauty, the Salah account? Like, what is their motivation for doing so? What is their motivation for doing so? What are you doing? These cards are getting difficult. Why? Oh. Okay. So the person who is taking over the Salah account, why are they doing it? What's the motivation? Okay. Ooh. Why are they doing it? I'm not saying the who, but the why. Chantal knows she's not going on the trip. She's not going on the trip. And she's been in her feelings about that. She ain't going. She knows she's not going. She knows she's not going. Why they do it? Because they know, like, because she knows she's not going. So this is the message card. Messages going back and forth. And it makes her happy. Just to see his name in chat, it makes her happy. And here's what's interesting. This card, 3 of Cups. Chantal, Teardrop, Tracy. Those are her mods. I feel like there's a small group of people that are taking over that account, helping her run it. Like, that's the circle of her mods. Okay. All right. Like, the person, what is their motivation? Hold on. Let me just take this out. Ooh. Why are they doing it? Emperor card, because they look at her as being the leader. Like, she's in control. She's in charge with the Emperor card. Like, because she is their world. Like, this is like the Chantal verse, if you will. Why are they doing it? Because, like, they're all a part of something, and she's the head of the something. Like, she is the star. She's the one making all the money. And there's companionship there. Like, we're doing it because we care about you. Making the queen bees are happy. Okay, so also with the chariot card, them talking about this trip, there's that damn chariot card. Like, this is a way to keep her happy, to keep her motivated so she'll make money. Page of Wands. Like, in order for her to make money, in order for her to do anything, she's got to be in a good place mentally, emotionally. So it's like it's a way to keep her motivated. Chantal has said that she's got to trick her own brain in order to accomplish things. So this kind of plays into that, like tricking her own brain. But it's like, as long as we talk about this trip, I can go online and I can be online, and it'll keep me motivated. It'll keep me happy enough to I can be online for like 4 or 5 hours. So making money, they got to keep her in a good emotional, mental place. So if they have to role play to keep her there, they will. And this is where the wheel takes a dark turn. Hold on. What I'm being told to say right now is whoever's doing the Salah account that are keeping Chantal in her delusion, that are feeding into it, Salah is a bit of an addiction, and you're helping to feed the addiction. When it doesn't need to be fed, it needs to be starved. But like this is just addiction, obsession. You know, like this is those who are feeling like we're helping her, this is making her happy. We're taking over the account and it makes her happy in the moment. You're just leading her down a darker hole because she is mentally ill, and you are feeding that mental illness. You know, like, because like she might be starting to believe it to be true. Hello, Ripped Pantyhose. Thank you for being a new member. But like strength, like this, Chantal is getting deeper to her addictions and obsessions, and leaning on her mods for more strength. Like, I don't know what's going on over there, but it feels like it feels like Chantal is relying more on her mods than she ever has to keep her happy, to keep her from falling apart. I think she might be talking as much to her mods as she is trying to talk to Salah. Like, she just, maybe behind the scenes, she's got them on Telegram and like just constantly talking to them because she's got no one else to talk to. Like, just, she's relying on them. Also, I'm being told to say something that between the space of her being online and her making money, like there's a big empty space. And there's nothing in that empty space. It's just a lot of emptiness going on there. It's like if she's not online making money, like when she's not making money, when she's not talking to people making money, there's a big empty space. Like, that's all her life is right now, is coming online, doing her live streams, making whatever money, and then after she turns that camera off, she does nothing else. Like, her life is just like live stream, make money, live stream, make money, live stream, make money. There is nothing else filling up the empty space. Like, look, 3 of Wands. Like, she's holding on to the money. But look what's in front of her. Absolutely nothing. It's all her life is just being on the hamster wheel of making money. Yep. The Star card. Maybe some, after dark activities. She's making money there. But as soon as she makes the money, she spends the money. Make money in one place, spend it in another. Tell me some more about that. Yep, like taking requests. Looking for those requests, huh, Chantal? Why? Because she's focused on a man. It's all about attracting a man, getting his attention. But there's going to be some justice, girl. The scale's got to be balanced. Yeah. And this has to do with the man that you propped it up and you were giving money to. Yep, the one that was waiting for that money. And you being a Queen of Swords, you being a dominant force. Yep, and how you were making money. Yeah. I would not want to be you. Okay, last cards for that question. Why, who is this person in charge of this account? Why are they doing it? Six of Pentacles. I think she might be giving some compensation to somebody to take over that account and talk as Salah. There might be some monetary compensation to play the fantasy. Somebody's getting paid. Somebody's getting something to pretend to be somebody. Yep. They're not doing it for free. Uh-huh. There's been some monetary compensation. There is. Why are they doing it? Because Chantal's in a place where she's lost some of her allies. 5 of Swords. I'm feeling like some people behind the scenes have left. There's less people now than there was. It's like I keep feeling the sense that Chantal's relying very heavily on her mods to keep her stable, to keep her sane, to talk to. Like they got a lot of weight on their shoulders because of her. Like, look, 5 of Swords. People in the background walking away. People that weren't happy walking away. But holding the swords on the shoulder, like that's a lot of weight. Can I do Pete's? I did one earlier, but I can do another one. So, I mean, that was surprising that I saw that in this reading. I didn't expect that somebody's getting monetary compensation, and I didn't think that I'd see that, Chantal, she's really holding her mods close. But it feels like some of the mods have walked away. And she's clinging to the ones she's got left. Yeah, the mods are supporting the delusion and feeding into it. And if they really cared about Chantal, they wouldn't do that. Because they got to understand we're talking about mental illness here. And if you feed a delusion, it's only going to get worse. Pete wants out of her crap. Well, he can. He's got a choice. He can always say no. He can always cut her off. There's a lot of people in Chantal's life that need to cut her off and need to say no to her. And if they did, they'd be a lot better off. But they've got to take that final step. Just trying to just get around that, it's not helping them. You know, I'm going to use a different deck because I think this one is kind of tired. Let me put the, let's pull out this deck. You know what? No. Let's pull out this one. Let's do the Oracle for Pete's. I want to do the Oracle for Pete's. Okay. What is it? How is Pete's feeling about Foodie? There's that song in my fucking head again. Fucking Du hast mich. All right, so how is Pete feeling about Chantal right about now? I think he knows that there is no trip, or at least not the kind of trip she's talking about. But Pete has been known to lie for Foodie before. I think he knows more than what he's telling, but what he does know, he's not going to tell. He'll just go along with whatever she says so that, you know, to make her happy. See, that's the problem. I think there are too many people around Foodie that are just going along with things to make her happy. And they don't realize that they're just making her worse. But I think he knows more than he'll ever tell. But if she's planning on going to the Middle East to stalk Salah, and she says, hey, just tell people that you're going to go cat sit for the cat and blah, 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 he'll do it just to shut her up, because if he doesn't do it, then she'll hound the shit out of him. Yeah, it is, Dread. It's very disgusting. All right, so how does Pete feel about Foodie? Someone said he was calling mall security while she was ranting. Pete was? Who was calling mall security? Who is he? Pete's. What? He was calling mall security? Wow. Yeah, why would he? Diamond Darcy. Yeah, Pete's didn't do that. Like, how exactly do you get mall security on the phone? And another thing, I was on Twitter and I was informed by Twitter that when the mall security guys confronted Foodie, they had a list. So I'm thinking maybe they were informed that she's been at the mall before and she's done things, and they were informed about who she was. Like maybe they were informed about her stealing an olive. Maybe the whole thing was planned. I don't think so. All right. How is Pete's feeling about Foodie? Let's see the general attitude between those two. How is Pete's feeling about Foodie? About this whole trip thing? How is he feeling? Is he okay with it? How is he feeling about Chantal? He wants her to smell the roses, slow down, take some time, get out in nature. He knows that she's working a lot. He knows that she's like just burning the candle at both ends. How is he feeling? He knows that she needs to recharge, breathe, let go, clear your mind. He knows that she is just focused on the masculine energy, that she is hyper fixated, that she's obsessed. How is he feeling? Like he feeling about her in this trip? That she's looking at it as a glow up opportunity, but she's full of tension. There's tension in him. There's tension in her. Because Chantal feels like she's established, settled, secure, wealthy. But she spends a lot of time daydreaming. The whole established thing, this is what she imagined her life to be. Like she spends a lot of time mentally, emotionally manifesting, trying to, do it all in the daydream state. Give me another one. Yep, she wants to go on vacation. Get away, relax, have fun. How is he feeling about this vacation? Like she is talking about it, that it is a healing experience, self-care, introspection, meditation. She's trying to sell this thing of, I'm going in because I need to go heal. But it's toxic. This whole thing is toxic. Tell me about the toxic. Oh, because you a bad egg, Chantal. You a toxic bad egg. You say you want harmony, but you are running, ma'am. You are running. You want to get the hell out of Dodge. You're living you're living in the moment. You're living on the seat of your pants. And you're looking for intimacy. You're really looking for someone to be close to. You're looking for that love. But guess what, bitch? You are drowning over your head, overextended, rock bottom. Why? Because of a love affair. A dirty little secret, sex fix, down low, because of that love affair. You know, the one that you were getting a lot of thrills out of. You got continuous cycles, bad decisions, addictions, always chasing the cheap thrills. But guess what? There are consequences, ma'am. There are consequences. And what I'm getting off this picture right here, right now, is you play with fire, you get burned. And you about to get burned. You about to get all the way burned. Okay, how is he feeling about this trip? How is he feeling? He's seeing through your bullshit. Like she's trying to portray herself as being holier than thou with the Archangel Michael. She's trying to portray herself as the feminine energy. She's trying to portray herself as being nurturing and caring. But she is antisocial and in her feelings. She's like focusing, this person's my soulmate. But she's also confused. She doesn't know which way to go. She doesn't know what she's doing. And really, she should cut ties with that person and find her freedom. Find some laughter. But she's just full of longing. She is salty. And girl, she's been blocked. She's already been blocked. Or she's gonna get blocked. Yep. And there's gonna be some distance. Divorce, ghosted, separation. Like it's about to get bad. I think because two-faced, double life cheater, backstabber. She about to push somebody's buttons and she's going to be shattered. And wanting an apology. And all this is going to make a lot of emotional waves. But there are possibilities in all of this, like where one door closes, another one opens. But in the meantime, she's going to be fucking paranoid. Wow, like it sounds like her boat is about to get rocked. She about to open that Pandora's box. All right, how is he feeling about Chantal? I feel like this last row is for him. How is he feeling about her with this trip? I feel like this is him talking like how he feels. He's suffering in silence. Unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. He's feeling hopeless. He can't help her. But you know what? This whole thing going on with Chantal and the trip and Salah, this is karmic. Third party taters, lesson learned. Like there's so much wrapped up in everything going on right now. Chantal has lessons to learn from this. So does Salah. So does Pete's. Anybody connected to this, knotted to it, involved, it's they've all got lessons to learn. They've all got to learn to let go and move on. And Pete's he's got a part to play in this. Like he's been hanging on to Chantal, pining over her. Like he's, you know, like there's a lesson to be learned here. And if he learns it, he can move on and be free of this. How is he feeling? Like he's hiding how he feels, concealing, deception. Like he's hiding how he feels. He's not telling her how he really feels. There's a bit of envy in him, resentfulness, competitive discontent. Like he's not happy. But he can also be hopeful. He can be hopeful, but there's going to be some burned bridges. And where he was once trapped, he was trapped by a psychopath because he spent too much time with the wishful thinking and wanting a second chance. He's just realizing that he was dealing with somebody who was just controlled by their lust. And he needs a lot of nurturing. But he spent too much time being stagnant, waiting around for her, draining his own energy. And there's going to be some tea. There's going to be some gossip. And it's going to lead to chaos. Like this. Damn. Like here's the thing. Chantal has done a lot to cover a lot of stuff up. There's a big old pile of dirt underneath the rug. But that rug is getting smaller and smaller compared to the pile of dirt beneath it. And after a while, it's going to be impossible to cover it all up. When things break open, it's going to break open pretty fucking big. Okay? You know, everything happens for a reason. This is a time of learning for a lot of people, not just Chantal. Chantal's got to learn. Nader has to learn. Salah has to learn. Pete has to learn. What's keeping this all going is that every single one of them hasn't, they haven't let go when they could have let go. They haven't walked away when they could have walked away. Once they start walking away, then they'll find their true path. Like if Nader let go of Chantal, then he can move on. If Pete's let go of Chantal, he could move on. If Chantal let go of Salah, she could move on. If Salah let go of Chantal, he could move on. They're all keeping themselves shackled together. They need to let go of each other. You know, it's like y'all are creating your own doggone suffering. You know, it's just like let go of something that don't fucking work. So let's see. I think I've done Pete, Salah, Foodie. With this whole trip nonsense, it's y'all saw like this. I don't know what she's got planned, but this trip is not going to happen. Or if she tries to make it happen, it's going to lead to disaster. Booger. Hi, Boogs. What are you doing? So I think that Chantal's determined that she wants to go on this trip. Like she's trying to manifest it emotionally, mentally. It's not possible. And if she tries, it's just going to lead to disaster. Physically, she's not ready. She's very, very sick. I don't know about her finances. That's not my business. But he doesn't want anything to do with her. And if she's just leading herself on. She's letting her impulsivity guide her, and it's going to guide her to a bad place. So I think I'm done for the night doing tarot readings, y'all. I think I'm going to stop here. I don't want to dream myself dry. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I thank you so much for watching. But I think that's it for the night. I don't want to go for like 4 or 5 hours. No, I don't think Saliva talks to her very much at all, Starshine. I think that she's trying to give the appearance that they talk and that he cares, but he really, really doesn't. He can't right now. He's doing the Ramadan thing, and Ramadan's not going to be over until the 17th of next month. He can't talk to her. He's around people. You're welcome, Orem. Now that I'm done with my tarot readings, y'all can go do your Netflix, freaking Cinemax, HBO After Dark shit. Don't involve me. I don't want to know. It's bad enough that I got to deal with Goose Chuck's ass. Just go on, turn out the lights, do what you got to do. Don't tell me about it later. I don't want to know. Not my business. All right, I'm out, y'all. Be well. Good night. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.